Hey everyone, it's Army Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. So it has taken me a while to get a chance to record this video. It is the PvP Blossom Tournament 2 usage data for the end season. And I feel like we're about to go into the mid-season of Season 3, which is again how long it's taking me to make this video. Also, if there's some echoing in the background, you might have to put up with that for like the next week or so, 2 weeks-ish, maybe 3. I don't know guys, I'm figuring it all out. But with that being said, it's good to be making videos again. Let's go ahead and go over this usage data. I've been doing some PvP instead of the PvP requests, and I've noticed some monsters more often than before. So I'm curious to see how it ended with the usage to usage data, and I'm interested how Season 3 is going to impact the game, because we're having some pretty good monsters, I think. Well, I'm waiting for the bounty hunt. I'm waiting for what those monsters have to offer, because I think that's when SP really does good. The Tails event monster I haven't seen other than the pop-up in the game, so I'm interested. But with that being said, let's go ahead and see. Oh, and I've always huge shout out to Monster Legends Competitive Wiki for putting this together. Let me scroll down. Okay. I'm just gonna go to the monsters. Sorry about this, Kyrim. Let's see. Okay, cool. So, no, I didn't want to spoil it. So it looks like Uriel the Divine is down to 88 usage total, whereas he was as high as 91. So he fell off by like 3 players. Not a big deal. The attack and defense is a little more balanced, it looks like equal. 46 to 42, very interesting. Cherub Cupid is at 35 offense, 43 defense. Interesting, Cherub Cupid is used more on offense. Cherub Cupid is used more on defense than Uriel the Divine by 1 player. Alright, scrolling down, so 10 player difference in total though. Elvira Demon Slayer, 68. She is definitely climbing the ranks, 38. I think she was in 3rd spot before as well, but I don't think she was 68 total. Man, that's crazy. I'm actually working on ranking mine up. Mine is currently 140 or 142. And we have Galvanist. He's the monster I am seeing so darn much now. Like, I think I did... I want to say like 3 or 4 in a row. Back-to-back teams of Galvanist. Galvanist with Voltic. Galvanist with Cherub Cupid. So I can definitely see him being such a high usage. So I think they're top 4 monsters. Uriel, a race monster. Cherub Cupid, a, Tails monster. Elvira, a golden pass monster that SP made available for beating 1 time. And the free bounty up monster, Galvanist. Alright, good distribution of events, huh? Moving down, we have Dark Volt. He's also one that surprises me a lot. And it looks like even here, look, Volt is being used. I should probably read through this and see the reasoning behind Dark Volt. I personally think like there's too much anticipation to... I don't like Dark Volt. Obviously, though, if you don't bring any anticipation, then Dark Volt wrecks your team. He'll attack. He can hold Adrenaline. He can hold... there's that free-to-play talent. So he has like no problem destroying your whole team if you don't have anticipation. So 20 on defense. Yeah, that's Dark Volt, everyone. Amania, look at her. She has jumped. Of the Doomsday monster, not Doomsday. Of the... What are we in? What? Oh, I don't even know. What era are we in? In the Myth Blossom. In the Blossom Mythic era, she's the first to jump up so much. 25. I love her. She's awesome. I think when I made the video, when I first saw her, I'm like, this is a must-have monster. You need to get this sales monster. I personally invested a couple thousand gems to get her like at rank 4, and then I'm ranking her up, or I got her rank 3, and then I'm ranking her up. She's incredible. So 25 total. Pango, 17, 6, 23. Pango, in offense a lot more. We do have the King for Season 3, so I wonder if Pango's going to die completely, or we're going to see some Pangos on defense, some Kings on offense, or vice versa. So that'll be interesting to see. Elf is at 14, 7, 21. I personally love her. I use mine on defense. She has Pierce mechanics, so you can attack whoever you want. No and dips or butts. She's amazing. Always a blast using her. The mids, Elgata. This one's obvious. You triple damage buff, you OTK, double damage buff. Shadow. So she is one I would really love to use more. She's like Amania, but she can trade disable. She can't cleanse negative effects though, so that's her weak spot. I mean, but she's amazing. I want to see she has dodge area too, right? Or at least Amania. I think they might both have it, but gosh, mine is like, she was a maze monster. So mine is not ranked, and that was one of the mazes that I didn't really get to focus on. Serpentex is like possible Cherub Cupid replacements, 10, 8, 18. The thing you gotta ask yourself are like the talents. So far, the Blossom Mythic talents haven't been too crazy. Not the way they were with like the original monsters or Metro monsters being able to use Hidden Shiv and like dealing like 90k additional damage plus any elemental advantage. Or Burnt Blood on the on the next generation of monsters was the Doomsday, being able to dish out damage and then apply Boiling, which is a strong dot against the enemy, or Spear of Destiny, which removes positive effects twice, and then you also block Resurrection, so that dumps Uriel, and you remove any buffs, any team anticipations, anything from Galvanus, you know. So maybe try to keep it one die because those talents are really darn good. Right now we have something like Sigil, which lets you reuse your best skills. So if you kill an enemy monster, you have like Ignition Spiral, you deal some damage, you apply a Photophobic Shield. So you have okay stuff, but nothing like from the previous talents, I would say. Teddy, oh wow, I just noticed, even though these are the mids, look at that huge fall off. Oh, because the toughies are 20 to 39. Yeah, it's just like these monsters dominate, right? Like these are the most used, and then it's like, let's get down to like a quarter of a monster using 19 players using 19, 18. I do think, though, I'm curious. I hope he does increase. I like him overall. I'm ranking mine up right now. Teddy Bomb is at 15. Slumster's at 14. Pure Pandoff is at 10. He can turn transfer. He has Denial. He is able to certainly get him off with Evasion, which I would imagine is probably the most reason he's being used. Let us scroll down. Sparkus has Taunt. Raris, I haven't seen many Raris. Have I? No, I don't think I've seen much. The time they do, they don't really get a chance to do much. 5, 4, and 9. Turn over to the enemy, trigger your own anticipation. Chill Long. Remember when this monster was used 24/7 with absolute zero, and it was just like one of the most used monsters? That was annoying. Poseidon at 3, 4, 7. Immune to dots, anticipation. Monk. Who would have thought Monk would take a spot amongst the top 100? 4, 2, 6 in total. That was a PvP monster. I think blocks res as a trait and just has supportive skills, I want to say. Supportive skills and dots. Hydrorian 426. I gotta watch my video on Monk. I forgot what I thought about him. Hydrorian 426. Artifact monster. Have we seen an artifact in season 3? Not yet, huh? Gotta wait for that one. Mermodus, I mean, just a taunt dodge area monster. Give him the face shield. Neradia, I like her. I personally bought her. 3 for offense. Honestly, if I knew Shadow would have gotten released, I probably wouldn't invest in so much in Nadia. But because of having her for all of season 1, I do have her like at level 144 or something like that. So she's definitely a usable monster for me. Spec, just a Pierce mechanic. 3, she has really fallen off a lot, a ton. UV Fusion 213. Fruit Taster 1-2. Kenray, who would have thought he jumps back in? Syntheris, a top monster, stock killer, my personal favorite. Falsaria, Zion the Great, Shiv, Dodger Attacker, Taunt. Man, he has fallen off a lot. 1-1-2 for Lord Inheritor. Garnixel's a Megaton monster at 2. And then you have some off monsters, right, as always. Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Steelgrowth. Snowgrowth, the other, another MT monster. And yeah, it's just scrolling down. You got some other monsters that players just try using in there. But let us scroll up. You know what? I'm curious to see what were the thoughts here. I want to do Shadow, but she's not ranked up for me, so UV is perfectly fine. Next best option. I swapped teams after Algatapan and Cupid. One struggled to find a very light common defenses. Worked out mid-season, however, I probably got my end of season review done. Okay, so let's see. I like Nishan the Great. Oh, I forgot about him. Anticipation Tiger. I'm ranking him up as well. But honestly, only as a war option. I think there's just too much at the moment in the PvP meta that either blocks or one taps them. Galvanus is really just the best way to go still if you need anticipation monster in your teams. Nishan is kind of cool though. The rest, I will say what's cool about Nishan is that magic weakness at the start of the battle. Ooh, you easily OTK whoever you need to. The rest of the early S2 was pretty mid, not gonna lie. Some monsters like Merc. Some people like Merc. Who's Merc? Oh, he's the race monster. I only use him as a last resort in my Ring of Raw dungeon if I need to, but he's a denier, honestly. I don't think I'll ever really see him much useful in PvP. Even in wars, I feel like in the book season, I'll probably use other monsters. Let's scroll. Uriel handles Uriel the best. He's fine. I'd say Uriel Warpig, maybe an attack, right war. But wow, did S2 really ramp up the season events? Came past. Shadows, the Mace monster was on incredible support. Madam Fusion like monster, yep. Robo Rabbit. Who the heck is Robo Rabbit? Where's my Robo Rabbit? What the heck? What in the world happened to Robo Rabbit? Robo Rabbit's health monster wasn't as great as I was hoping, but I still think she has a potential. I feel like I accidentally sold my Robo Rabbit. I gotta check my game. I completely forgot that was a thing, and I liked her. The design of Robo Rabbit is great, but I have no idea where she's at. Did I not get her? Did I sell her? Do I gotta craft her? I'm so confused. I gotta figure it out. But let's keep going. Dark Volta, ET Attacker, Steel Growth is a great addition to my metal underline nubs. The 1-2 Perm Pierce monster, Teddy Bomb wasn't crazy, still a gimmicky, fun to use. Sherman's Exo, holy wow, he's a beat. Yep, incredible monster. Yeah, and a lot better bearing the talents, so we agree there. Yeah, so as more talents get added, maybe Serpent Protect will take over. People maybe use Cupid on defense, Serpent Protect on offense, or vice versa, so we'll see. But yeah, guys, with that being said, oh, look at this. 77 to 23 ratio of Doomsday and Blossom Mythics as opposed to none with the have paywall monsters, so that's interesting. Well, I'm curious to see what Season 3 is going to bring. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, huge shout out to Monster Legends Competitive Wiki. I will put the link in the description below if you're interested. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.